bitch.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. This is all Brian's fault, 100%. I was waiting, said, fuck it, I'm not waiting any longer. So, hello, Shinny. Hey, Digger, what's up? D's, always late, and you're always gee. Usually, but this time it is truly Brian's fault, and look at that. It's my fault. Had to pick up the wife, texting and driving. I cannot condone your actions, but drive faster. Wait, what? No. Anyways. What am I building today? I am building the Speed Champions Aston Martin. So, that's what we got going on here. Just started. And then God knows what Brian's building. So, if he ever gets here. We got a couple topics that I want to kind of take a look at. Kind of lighthearted topics we can have some fun with. Right. So, I don't know if anybody follows this guy even remotely, but this guy is fucking hilarious. His name is Ginger Billy. And he has a redneck bazooka. He has some great content. If you're not following him, then something's genuinely wrong with you. 'Cause he's funny. And he's slightly nice on the eyes. All but the redhead part. Part of this was for Ghost Street, who I see is not here yet, so she's gonna have to deal with it because you missed out on the beefcake. So we'll start with the different one. Ginger, don't strike me, brother. I think your shit's funny. Trying to drive traffic. You seem like a cool guy. Help a brother out. So, can't afford an ambulance? Call Po Folks Medical Transport. So this is like deep south redneck shit. This shit is funny.
You know, me and old Jason,
fuck Ghost Street then.
we have been partners in the medical field for many a year.
No more
and the one
beefcakes.
thing that we have noticed is that these blue-collar country folk find it hard to afford an ambulance ride to the hospital when they get sick.
And that's why we created this breakthrough in medical technology, the go-kart.
Why do you have an accent?
I don't know, it just felt right.
So he's funny. So hang on. I'm gonna. We're gonna go to one of his shorts. There's an update to it. The go-kart. Where's his? This one's hilarious.
Y'all, look who's back together. Me and my BBC.
Wait. No,
My best black companion.
no, you can't put those letters together, bro.
I just made it up. Best black companion.
You may have just made it up, but people are already using that for something else. You can't put those letters together.
I love my BBC.
Look,
Love him to death.
look.
Oh my God! Y'all, look who's back together.
He's just hilarious. He's absolutely hilarious. I haven't watched this one yet, so we'll look at it and break it down because it looks funny.
Hello, America, and hello to everybody else all around the world. Now, as you can see here, I have got a homemade launching device in my hand. You see, me and Bobby, we created these 3 launching devices with 3 different size barrels.
Chill out, YouTube. This is okay. It's parody. You don't need to get all crazy about being a goon.
As you can see, I done went and bought me some ballistic gels. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like Kentucky ballistics, demolition ranch. But as you can see, I just got the hands and the feet because like
He
the
does have a
whole
fire
torso
truck.
with the head was like $5,000.
Yes, it is.
Scott, Matt, how much money are you making on these videos, fellas? Huh? I couldn't afford that. So I just had to get little body parts to shoot, okay? But I still think it's gonna be really cool. Now, let's get back to our projectiles. As you can see here, we have a drill bit that I have duct taped the end to, and we're gonna see what kind of damage this does to the ballistic gels. And then we got ourselves a golf ball. One I'm really excited about, okay, is the marbles.
Scott and Matt are heavily sponsored by those companies. They're not buying those ballistic dummies. You can tell because Scott completely destroys them after every single time he uses them. I would not, especially if I was paying for them.
And the BBs. Bobby's not too good at putting things in holes. At least that's what his wife says. All right, we go. All right, here we go.
Damn.
Okay, so apparently I just skimmed the top of his head. Well, look here. I ripped that skull back. I scalped him with that golf ball. I hit the bone with that golf ball. You heard that? It sounded like a darn 20-gauge shotgun right there. Okay, so with the first attempt, I aimed a little high. I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie to you. But even with me skimming the top of this dummy's head, it gave him a haircut. Penetrated his skull. Now, I'm gonna aim lower. I'm gonna see if I can knock out some toofies. See if the old tooth fairy will visit this fella tonight. So I'm gonna aim from here down to see if I can make a real good, firm connection with his face.
He did do the Cybertruck, and he's also done, the first one I think I ever saw of him was the pool one, D's, where he made a fucking swimming hole that was a pool, but it wasn't really, and then came out all blue. Like, that one was pretty good too. Gotta put more PSI behind that belly.
Hit him right in his nasal area. Oh, he gonna need some plastic surgery, baby. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that damage. Look, all right, so you got that right there. It broke the skin, right? You think, oh, it broke skin. Oh, no. No, it broke bones. Look there. What is that? It's an orbital socket. God, I mean, it crushed it, man. That fella right there, he's blind out that eye now. He ain't gonna be seeing nothing. That eyeball be done pushed all the way back there to the back of his head. That was a whole lot of power going through that face right there.
God, I love
look,
his
this
accent.
right here
His
ain't
accent is just,
Look, it's out there. Look there.
just incredible.
I'd say that launcher number 1 was a success. God dang, that's probably the first thing me and Bobby's ever had at work, right? God dang. All right, and next up, we got my sniper rifle. Oh yeah, I got a scope. I mean, it don't really work. I mean, the scope works, but it ain't in line with the barrel, okay? Which is why I'm only shooting these ballistic gels from like 5 foot away, okay? I'm just trying to hit them, all right? I ain't trying to snipe them. We have a drill bit. Oh yeah, that's gonna do a lot of damage, a lot of penetration, if you know what I'm saying.
Penetration. Bro, you gotta put some fucking hairspray in the back of those or something to give it some propellant.
What you got to say for yourself?
No penetration. As is in regular life with me, I penetrate about 1 out of every 10 times. So since the drill bit just...
So he's, in real life, outside of YouTube, he's like a X-ray technician or some shit. And seems like a really down-to-earth guy. Really, really neat guy. But yeah. just stopping it so, we can provide commentary and criticism. Here's my criticism. Bro, you have to use propellant in the back of that. Pour some hair, or spray some hairspray in, get a little spark device of some kind. Then you can really put some serious power through that baby. So, that's how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it. Call me, Billy. I can make it happen.
Absolutely blew it. Literally. We're going to move on to our next projectiles, which I have a lot of hope for. All right, ladies and gents, we have our homemade bird shot. I got high hopes. Oh, I want this to destroy this jail so bad.
Yeah, did nearly nothing, Billy.
Would you look at all that damage?
Like, I think most of it's intentional,
tears.
but he
We going
fails
back.
at damn near everything.
To Big Bertha, because she's the only one that was doing some damage. We have here a steel ball bearing, okay, 16 ounces of nothing but pain.
Yeah,
If you're
butane
wondering,
works.
man, why is it that every time these fellers make an invention, it only works half the time? That is because me and Bobby, we're not engineers. We're rednecks. And we look at stuff and we say, you know what, I bet that'd be cool to do. And then we try it, and it either works or it fails.
That's why you need to call me, Billy, and I can help you not make it fail. I'll fly down to wherever the hell you are and help you make just one hell of a cane. I'll do it, Billy. I'll do it. Brian, where the hell are you, by the way?
As you have seen today.
Oh, damn, that one was, that one had some power.
Oh! It about knocked the darn head off the table. Look inside of his head.
He had the Scott
inside of that.
Kentucky Ballistics laugh,
Destroy
too.
Destroy him! God dang. It broke his neck. Look, it broke his vertebrae. Oh, he's paralyzed. He's down and out. That man is dead. I just killed that man with a ball bearing and a tater launcher.
Not true, YouTube.
Bam!
It's just for parody.
Let's do a medical examination, shall we? Now, the ball bearing comes out of the barrel. It hits my man right in the eye socket. It absolutely destroys that bone. Look, there ain't no bone there. It went through there. Look, I mean, his whole skull is cracked. Cracked. Look right there. Look. He's DOA, son. He's dead on arrival. Gang, gang. So after I shot that 16-ounce ball bearing, me and Bobby was walking around. I was like, where is it? Because if I hit it with a bush hog and it goes through my house, Bobby is going to be in a lot of trouble. So we start looking around, and then Bobby's like, man, look how this dude's head's laying. So I look over here, and I look inside. Come here. Upon closer inspection, that ain't no tumor right there. It's a tumor.
Oh, shit.
That is the ball bearing.
It embedded itself. What's up, Ryan?
Hello. How is everyone doing today?
I'm doing all right. This is what we call a redneck. I know they don't make them in your neck of the woods, but
I just got back from redneck territory. I understand.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. So you're well versed in the redneckedness.
I do. I is very, very well informed.
I'm rednecked.
So I want to show. I shot some holes in my hat. I put it up against a tree and shot some holes in it. I wanted to do it. I got that hat for free from somewhere, and I just wanted to put holes in it.
You wanted to assault a hat.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
I got a Japanese scenery.
Of course you did. Fucking anime.
Hey, it's kind of cool though.
No, it looks cool.
Oh,
I'm interested to see how it goes together.
Bye, Digger. As soon as I come in, yeah, there went the neighborhood. I
Bye,
guess.
Digger. Good night. I know. You scared everybody off, Bri. Good job, buddy.
I did. I'm sorry.
Look at our viewers. They just dropped to 3. You know why that is, right?
No.
You know that. You know why that is. I can't say it. You could.
Is it because I'm black?
Exactly. All right, we're going to continue with the...
So the ball bearing went through this man's occipital lobe, got stuck in the back of his skull. And there it is.
Fuck?
Right there. Right there. That'll push brain matter. Look, it's got goo on it. That's brain matter. You know, this fella here reminds me of my son. You know, when you ask him something, he's like,
What the hell?
oh no. That's exactly what my son looks like 99% of the time. So I ain't no medical physician or nothing. But I'm just going to go out on a limb and say,
Hey, Fast Group.
this fella here,
Hey, what's up, Fast Group?
he's with Jesus. Or if he's Muslim, he's with Allah, or Buddha, whatever, you know. This fella here, he's pieces of him is in heaven. You know, yeah, he's dead. There ain't no doubt about it. Now, we're going to shoot
I love
the golf
this
ball
guy.
again.
This guy's fucking
But
hilarious.
this time, we're going to pretend that this is Bobby.
He looks like
I'm
a
going to tell Bobby, I'm going to say, Bobby,
buff
kick.
version of my
He's gonna throw
cousin.
his hand up. And I'm gonna
That's awesome.
Like, if my cousin could grow a beard
now, Bobby has
and
some
was
very dainty
actually
girly
ripped,
hands.
he would look like a 1-for-1.
These are much more manly hands than Bobby's. Okay? So if it damages this
It speaks
hand,
more
goodness
like his
gracious,
wife.
Bobby's, it'd be bad. It'd probably destroy it.
Oh, Jesus. Do you see YouTube's getting really pissy about ad blockers now?
Yes, I did. I'm very upset about that.
Yeah, it seems kind of bullshit. Not that I have ad blockers. I just wanted to
that ain't
pass
supposed
on
to be
the,
like
the
that.
news.
I ain't no orthopedic.
Just left a stream of Gosney that was not
That
good.
finger
Oh,
is supposed to be up there. But it is over there.
that's not good.
Woo!
Did you give my
That's a
email?
golf ball.
I just sent it because
Me and Bobby is
busy as
so
hell today,
scientific
fast. But
that we have made a golf ball come out at the sound of light.
At the speed of light.
At the speed of light.
the sound
Oh, you ain't no scientist. But look at that right
What's
there.
wrong with this
If that
guy?
was Bobby's hand right there, them fingers right there be gone. Bobby just be able to give a thumbs up or like that right there. Cause them three
See, I
fingers
don't think
will be
he's this
disappear.
stupid in real
So
life.
since our
Like, I
homemade
think he's
bird
just-
shot with the
I
little
think it's an
BBs
act,
didn't work, you know,
but-
it just kind of hit the fella in the face, and they all just
Probably takes like,
rebounded right back tows my face.
couple of
We
couple
decided
of
to go up
Addies.
a notch. This ain't bird shot. This is elephant shot. We took marbles, about 20 of them. We're gonna launch them through this hand right here.
You know, this guy's a little
perfect
nuts.
hand. And we're gonna see what
Oh,
kind of damage.
this isn't even a half of it. All right, we'll go to the next one because I don't want to use too much of one. Yeah, no worries, Fast. So this is his first ambulance. This is what he did at first. He makes these ridiculous vehicles for no. I mean, just watch. Slim Chance Medical Center.
Hold up,
Hello,
wait a
Mom.
minute. I think I've seen
Y'all
some of this
check
guy's
out
car
my
shit
new
before.
ambulance. You see, when people have medical emergencies out in the country, it takes them city emergency services too long to get out there. So I created my own emergency medical services for everybody out in the bushes. Now don't let the size of this thing fool you. You see, this ambulance is made specifically to get down them tight country back
Specifically.
roads. Now there's always two of us running calls in the ambulance. It's two. That's a power. That's why you call
Ambulance.
us paramedics. Now our motto here at Slim Chance Medical Center is, we tried. Now, as you can see on the outside, my ambulance has all the bells and whistles. But what really matters is all the life-saving devices on the inside. I have all the latest and greatest medical and pharmaceutical technology. Now, if you ain't got the right person in the back of this ambulance taking care of these people, it don't matter what kind of medical equipment you got. That is why I run medical.
Bro has fucking. What is going on here? There's a keg. There's a bottle of liquor.
Is that
and
liquor? I thought that was like that soap that's like gritty for dealing with
for like work. Like
yeah,
goop,
like the anti-oil
like
goop. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was
could
that
be.
for a second. I don't think it is though.
It could well be.
Simulations 24/7 to be sure that I can take care of any type of patient with any type of medical condition. Right now, I'm going to do a simulation to show you how I run a call and take care of a patient.
Oh my god, it's fucking loud.
This is one of those guys that I want to hang out with. Shit.
Oh, shoot, I forgot you was back there. Ma'am, it is going to be all right. We're going to save you.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
get
he
right
reminds me definitely of my cousin.
Now, the first thing I'm going to do is put on my protective gloves because you never know what kind of germs
Medical emergencies for
If
dummies.
it gets real dirty in here, real nasty, like there's boo-boos and throw up, that's when I put these bad boys on. I have placed an IV in the patient's left cephalic vein, and I have started some sedation because the patient was in quite a lot of pain. Now, with the patient being on that,
Oh yeah, it is alcohol.
and
You're
being
right.
unconscious, that means that they cannot breathe for themselves. So I had to place an artificial airway and put them on my ventilator. Now, as you can see, this is how I set the time.
He has an AED that's a fucking battery.
I set the rate. It's all manual, but it works. Now, let's just say while I'm working on the patient, there's a code brown. You know, a little bit of doo-doo. Well, in that case, to prevent me from having to smell it while working on the patient, I will use these nose plugs. I continue to work on the patient while not smelling the doo-doos. Now, just in case I forget some things, and I need a quick source of knowledge, I have my book here that I can always refer to help me out. Now, let's say I'm working on my patient, they go into a ventricular tachycardia. That is when I will use my AED.
Oh, no.
Then I'll take these bad boys right here. Clear! Now, as you can see here, I have my propofol blowgun. Now, we come across a lot of psych patients. And these
everybody should have a propofol blowgun. Just not medical advice. Not any kind of advice. Just seems like something you should have, right?
You should drop his link in somewhere. Drop his link in chat because this shit's funny.
Yeah. No,
Everyone go subscribe to this guy.
He's not gonna notice. He has like fucking 3 million subs, but
don't care.
He's funny as shit. But
something to put them down quick. That's when I get my propofol dart gun. I load her up. And I knock them out.
Calling truck one. Calling truck one. We have an unresponsive female on 32 Possum Trail.
Time to go save a life!
Oh my
god. That's great.
I like
He's
how
funny.
He modded his muffler enough to make it actually really freaking loud too. I can't tell if it's a really old muffler and it has holes in it, or he poked holes in it.
He has a fire truck too, a redneck fire truck. So
God, that's fucking hilarious.
He's funny as shit. Okay, we'll see how long it takes somebody to get this because it took me a while.
That's a long drive.
Nice fucking meme, bro.
Yeah.
Nice fucking meme, bro. The city's, well,
Yeah.
it's Nice, but nice fucking meme, bro.
Yeah.
He went a long way for that one, but I appreciated it. Do you not do dad jokes or what?
No, I like it. It's wait, what? Now I'm just confused.
YouTube's always an asshole. Always
YouTube
an
doesn't
asshole.
want to notify because Meaty's slinging misinformation.
That's true. That's absolutely true. %100% true.
They look at his content and they're like, "Oh, I don't think we can have him here," and then they go and give him a strike.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let me see. Where the fuck was I at? Okay. So I had somebody asking me about something. Fuck.
Wow, really?
Where's my
Interesting.
Shh. Suck it. Where in the hell did I put the P? Oh, no, that's not it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind, people. I'm losing my mind.
Oh, Digger apparently put a super chat in with your name on it on Jeff's stream.
Oh, shit.
A Mighty Meat shout out.
Oh. Oh, thank you, Digger.
Thanks, Digger.
That's awesome.
Wait, are
Did
you
he
telling
already
me that? What?
Did he already share it? I take caution sharing Jeff because sniping Jeff because reasons, but if he already shared it, I'll look at it for a second. I'm watching it. I'll keep an eye on it on the other side. But thank you for the super, Digger. Now what? Fuck! I lost my piece again.
Wow, dude.
Okay, so this is the other side. I swear I did the other one though. Maybe I didn't. Hey, Ghostry. Oh, I can share if I just click on it. Grifting for myself. If I get 100 subs on my free YouTube channel, I'll be doing a Discord booby dance. Cheers, Jeff. This is for bad dance. There.
Hold up. A Discord booby dance?
Yeah, there was some things that were fucking Austria changed its name to fugging. I don't know. This is for the meme, bro. Brian, take over for like 3 seconds. I'm so fucking lost right now.
Sure. Do
Thanks,
It For The
babe.
Meme has never ended well. And in history of forever, Do It For The Memes has always caused pain and suffering among everybody who says it.
Who's doing what for the memes?
Anything. Anything
Oh.
and everything. Never do anything for the memes. Do it for the homies because the homies are forever. Usually.
Okay.
Until they go and like eat your cereal and then you kind of throw them off a cliff.
It's Jasmine Jafar. I don't know who that is. Jasmine Jafar.
An attorney/OF model.
Lawyer to Instagram influencer. Huh. Okay. How do you get into OnlyFans from being a lawyer? Maybe
You don't
I'll
make
watch
enough
that
money
later.
as a lawyer, apparently.
Oh. I mean, here's my thing on OnlyFans. If you have the necessary tools, well, I can go for it. I don't care. Like, I really don't care. Like, I'm not. I don't blame anybody for trying to make money or trying to, make a living. And if you have the requisite materials, however, you're not going to be 20 forever. And people are so short-minded that I don't know that they're thinking of the long-term ramifications of being,
Correct.
where
It's
you
like,
could have built a career by then. So
right. Like, say you're really, really lucky and you make, let's say, $3,000 a month. That's probably within like the top 6%, 7% of fucking I'm gonna say creators, for
Okay.
lack of a better term. You would probably be, up there, but at the same time, as soon as you age out, you're going to struggle. And whatever job you may have wanted, like, in the future, it might be a little more difficult for you because people will find your stuff.
Well, it's absolutely going to be more difficult for you because people are going to find your stuff. They're not going to take you seriously because, unfortunately, that's just their culture. And third, your first 10 years of fucking in a career are always going to be shit wages, but you bridge that gap by doing OnlyFans for a couple years, and then you think you're going to come back to making that plus 10-year salary, and you're not. You're starting back at the bottom rung, so you're starting what you left to go do something else, which is fine if you... Oh, okay. That's fine if that's what you do, but like if you know how to do it correctly. Like if you're saving money, putting it together, and making it a long-term deal. But if it's just for the short-sighted short term, I don't think it's worth it, personally.
Right. I would also agree that it's not really worth it. I mean, people have had it really rough for doing less. Like, there was a story, like, I think like earlier this week, there was that one teacher who he was just a non NSFW Twitch streamer who played games as
Right.
supplemental income.
Mhm.
And he got fired from his teaching job because apparently, like, none of the students were able to take him seriously or whatever, and parents got upset. Like, there was this whole, like, shit show all around it because he, just wanted to have some level of YouTube career.
Right.
So, and that's for that. Imagine now it's, you're showing your booty hole on the internet. I mean,
Right.
it's significantly worse in terms of the possible effect that it could have on your public image.
Here, let's see. Oh, here. Now it's up. Anything bigger does, because we love her. But
Yes,
it's gonna
especially
be
booby dance.
it's gonna be really hard to get to 100K with no content whatsoever. Like,
I don't know.
I wish you the best.
I don't know, man. You
But-
might be able to get there with boobs.
Well, she said no boobs until after. So does the promise of
I
boobs
know.
get you to 100K?
Yes. Oh, 100%.
Okay.
It's chase. A lot of men like to chase,
See, I don't know the rules to this game. I think I'm too old for this. Like,
Oh, you are.
Now I went from incredibly confused because my brain stopped working for the last 10 fucking minutes to now I really feel like an old shit. Thanks, Bri.
You're welcome.
This is a crisis situation going on in my head. Now I feel like fucking Joe Biden. Huh?
Don't
Huh?
worry.
You what? You what? You got a kid? Kid? Here, sniff, kid.
Hairy leg?
I'm a
Yeah.
potato.
Touch him. Touch him, hairy leg.
Oh, that was. I like the other one better. I have to.
Potato! 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 Potato!
What the hell?
It's a Japanese guy. That's
Just
what we're
yelling
saying.
Potato.
We're asking if the promise of boobies will get you to 100K on its own. Lies. Anyways, where was this fucking thing? Like, okay, so since my brain still is on autopilot, if I responded to something in my Discord, is it easier to find?
If you responded to something in your Discord, no,
Yes.
you can just search the person's name and look at their most recent stuff. If it was recent, or if it's really freaking old, then you can just hit the old button. Like you, old.
Fuck off. I almost just said fuck off Dazzler too, and he didn't deserve that one.
Oh no, he definitely did, but for once it wasn't his fault, but he still deserves it.
I don't remember where it was at. Was it in Free Speech?
Well, Ghostery, if that's the case, I think I've got top secret clearance. Wink.
Wink. It wasn't in Super DGen because it was fairly, like, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen before.
Now I'm lost. I don't know if I
In
want this in my
general?
life.
I'm so my brain is just gone tonight. Like,
Has it been that long of a day? I mean, this morning you watched that launch.
it's been that long of a day. It's been that long of a day.
There was this guy at the Walmart that I went to pick up this Lego set, right? This is a story. I get out of my car to go walk into the Walmart. I'm just walking, and I'm about to enter the double doors, and this guy walks up to me, starts speaking Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, by the way. I have no idea what the hell this guy's saying, and he has blood dripping off of his face. I'm like, huh. All right, I'm out. I said nope, and I walked right in. Like, the word nope in that literal like way left my mouth, and I walked in, got my Legos, got some beer, got myself some what do they have in there? What's that sandwich place? Subway. I got myself a Subway sandwich and left. Never saw that guy again.
I want Subway. Probably fast. If you're available on Sunday, Sunday would probably work best, buddy. So we should do it Sunday, maybe. Yeah, she quit law for huge cash, but again, there's an expiration on that, and then you don't have a career past that. You were just, sorry, I'm not trying to be a jackass, but you were just an internet whore. There's no like career progression from internet whore to.
It makes it hard to pursue a career in the future because people will find you and then be like, oh, you do this type of thing? Well, that's why I'm going to hire you. So hopefully you'll do that type of thing in my office or something like along those lines if they are going to, or they won't respect you in any way, shape, or form. It ends up becoming like a shit show. And unless you like literally properly manage your money, like after you win the lottery, you properly manage your money, which nobody ever does. Everyone goes broke after like the first year.
Right. Because you're just concerned with what you have now. It's a great thought, but it's a now thought. It's not a 10 years from now thought. It's today. And some people live for today, and that's cool. But there is no foresight to the future with that being the case. There just isn't.
But also at
So-
the same time, if it works for you and it works well, then you're fine. Because the situation where I can see it see it working rather well is, imagine you have a husband or something. He's fine with it, whatever. He has a very well-paying job, and is able to rack in a whole bunch of money, pursue his career and whatnot. His stuff is not really going to fall, or your stuff is not going to fall upon him, etc. You're able to basically front all of the money in order to get a house or something in the very beginning, and then you can essentially stay at home mom after. But then you have to figure out, okay, my kids' friends are going to find this shit, so how do you deal with it then?
Here's porn pays great, but get the money before you hand over the video. Exactly. Says she's from Middle Eastern family, so there might be a rebellion and things. Yeah, I mean, I don't think, obviously there's cultural significance, but there's also the significance of what do you do? What is the next step? And you have to be able to think that far ahead to do that. There's also the question, and this may be a dick move, and again, we may not always agree, but you'll always know where I come from. Any respectable man who can take care of you for the rest of their life is not going to want the former washed up internet whore. And that's just never going to work out either. So you really limit your options and opportunities from there. And I'm not trying to denigrate this woman at all. I don't know her. I don't have a problem with the profession. Do it if you want to. I'm saying the long-term ramifications seem to significantly outweigh the short-term benefits of a career path like that, in my opinion. But who the fuck am I? I'm just some asshole on the internet. Speaking of asshole on the internet, this is the one that killed me the other day, Bri, and you just brought it back up. Born too late to buy a $50,000 house. Born too soon to be a teen TikTok star. Born just in time to have 2 monitors and a light-up keyboard. Now wait and see what I posted in response. Shit, I think I can do this. I think I'm fine. Fuck backwards, 100% dead on, bro. 1, 2, and a light-up keyboard. Fuck off, you guys. That one hurt. That one hurt right here.
If you were truly an internet nerd and or internet weeb like yours truly, you wouldn't stop at just a light up keyboard. You would be like me and have your keyboard also, or not your keyboard, but your computer, your tower, have a dancing anime girl on the inside.
I don't have that far, but I do have rainbow LEDs, fans, and rainbow LED lights all the way around my tower, inside. But thank you, and I truly mean it. And the other point is, yes, Gen Z is so screwed because it's such a saturated market. Oh, great, I can go show my tits and make $100,000. Well, that runs out at some point. At some point, when there's enough supply, that it's just market forces, the demand's going to go down for it, and you have to start selling it at lower and lower prices. So the more you encourage it and the more that it comes out, I fucking love porn. But the more you encourage it and the more it comes out, the less people are going to be willing to pay for it, and the less people are going to be willing to support your life and your lifestyle because of it, if that makes sense.
Or if you think about it along the lines of supply and demand, you either going to have to lower prices to be competitive or do the degenerate shit that no one else is willing to do.
Right. There's my keyboard ghost stream, and it will change colors. See? There, now it's green. Well, like teal. It's really cool if I play Diablo because it turns red, like blood red. It's cool. It's got its own profile. So that's blue. That's darker blue. And now it's purple.
Have you seen the patch notes for the new Diablo season?
Nope. Have you?
Yeah, actually, I watched the well, not the the full patch notes, But I watched their community event essentially.
Okay.
I'm surprised about some of the changes, but I think it's some things that they needed to change for the better. Like
Okay.
one of the things that they're doing is they're taking away 99% of the synergy between crit and vulnerability.
Oh, okay.
They're maxing out the amount of bonus damage you can get, so you can't just one shot everything,
Gotcha. Okay.
which is really kind of good because they're trying to tune all this endgame content to the necromancer who's able to one shot Lilith.
How? Because I still cannot beat Lilith, and it's the only fucking thing I have left to do.
Then you must have a weird build going on where if you're not like depending on your it's all because your build you're going with Bone Spear still, right?
Yes.
It's that's heavily gear dependent. Where if you don't have all the gear that you need, you're not going to be one-shotting it. But getting that gear to like getting the stats you need isn't super difficult. It's just you have to get the right pieces of gear over.
Well, I can rebuild it. I mean, I have enough resources to rebuild it.
Yeah.
If there's a better build that I could maybe beat Lilith.
As long as you have as much crit damage or crit damage and vulnerability chance which you already get vulnerability on your bone spear anyway, but
right,
with extra damage on everything, you will be golden.
I have like all my like everything is like 1 to 300% random damage at this point, so
yeah,
like max roll on damage. And I'm probably not going to make it because I only have 4 days, and I've kind of given up because it's pissed me off, to be honest.
Yeah, well, hopefully they're going to properly tune everything now.
Well, that doesn't help me.
That's true.
What the fuck?
But so they're basically making it so that you max out at a certain amount of damage on your like extra crits and stuff like that. But at the same time, you are like they're also increasing like lucky chance and stuff like that, how like in overpower damage and changing how fortification works so you get actually more health off of it than you did before, fixing resistances.
So
they're
like
adding loot chasing. Holy crap, they're actually adding in loot chasing.
Wow. Okay. So I have 15,000 life, and I still die immediately.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I mean you're not supposed to, she's not supposed to be able to get a move out in order for you to kill her.
Right. Well, I'm just talking about even in dungeons. Like I die all the fucking time because it's retarded.
Yeah. Necro has like negative amounts of. Oh, also they're adding shield or health onto the shields for Necro.
Oh, wonderful! I don't even have a shield.
If you run shield on your Necro, you're gonna get some extra armor.
I have a book, and then I have a scythe. That's what I'm running currently. It's not doing me any good, but
yeah, I haven't played in a while, so I'll see what this next season's like. Obviously, I'll try to play through it. I think I'm gonna try Barbarian.
Oh, really?
Because they're buffing the crap out of it.
Huh.
They're making some changes for Barbarian that needed to happen.
I'm not doing Battle Pass again.
Oh, I will not be. I will not care enough about. I'm not going to care enough about that. Don't want to spend the money on that. Would rather spend money on more Legos.
Yep. Well, so I have the 666 coins from the original Battle Pass. That I'll have to spend at some point. Premium coins.
Oh yeah.
But we'll figure out something before.
But it's not enough for anything, and
not enough for anything at all. Like, you literally can buy nothing with the 666. Which was done intentionally. Obviously.
Obviously.
I like the back end on that. Isn't that cool?
I like that. That's fun.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, where was it? Oh, I'm going to hell for this. You're going to hell by proxy. And then we'll get to the 3D printing thing, because somebody was asking about it, but...
Wait, what?
Oh. We're both going to hell for this.
That's normal.
Just so you know.
I've accepted this. Oh, I love it.
First ever adaptive inmates line.
Bitch, I said what I said.
Let's get rid of that music and not get copyright for that.
Huh.
I mean, we can't laugh about it. Like, that would be inappropriate.
Yeah.
I said.
Oh, shit, stop.
Anywho, but I mean, she's kind of okay. I feel like she, would try to choke me out, but
Moving on. Moving on. All right, so somebody's asking me, we were talking about eliminating massive groups of people, and, the war and all that stuff. And then I was like, well, we could still do stuff even if we eliminated the, a good portion of the population, because we were arguing for how damaging a war would be that would, be like previous wars. And I said, this individual said, well, you still need people to do manual tasks like build houses. And I said, no.
I've always wanted one of these 3D printed houses. They look really nice and they're cheap. They're like as expensive as a double wide, but bigger, much bigger.
Oh, I was like, God damn, it's Dazzer. I was like, fuck, I didn't dox you, did I?
Wouldn't be out of your character though.
It wouldn't be out of my character, but I was concerned about it, so I wanted to make sure. But I get it now. So concrete homes built with a 3D printer.
it would take too much. It would take too long if they actually cared about resolution.
if you will, those provide your outer.
Yeah, there's no benefit to resolution though,
in that middle portion,
unless you're building like a high class house.
Your plumbing, in a sense, we are like a framing company. However, we're much more of a hands-on system where we construct all the walls and then we guide the GCs to installing the doors, windows, HVAC, and plumbing systems.
And you're covering that anyways, so that's not going to be the exterior, so it's not ever going to matter.
Right. You're gonna probably use some kind of like house shingle, or not house shingles. What are they called?
It kind of splits that
Siding?
That house
Siding. Yeah.
into
Thank you.
Two wall sections, left of the door and right of the door. And what it'll do is it'll do that wall section. It'll lift up, go to the other side of the door, and complete that other wall section. And then once you're at the top of the door,
see, it does have a lot of extra dripping, which is going to have to be dealt with.
Add a steel lintel that stretches across.
Well, that's probably also a trade-off. So you want stiff enough concrete to be able to print effectively, but you also want thin enough concrete where it's going to go through efficiently through the machine. So
right, I mean, yeah, I understand that, but like maybe some kind of like trap that keeps it from dripping further when it like, because they had it spinning, which is to try to keep it,
and then we try to hold off for around
together
2 weeks before,
but
yeah,
it's not gonna work all the time. It's
Right.
like a stucco home, popular in Arizona. Yeah, kinda.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah. Arizona, Nevada, desert areas really like houses like this, but
really customizable, especially in the 3D construction industry. There's the squared off nozzle where it has a flat aesthetic, and then there's the
and this would also increase the demand for architects to have some level of CAD knowledge also.
With the printing system, if you wanted a more structural,
if you wanted to do this for like just generic people's homes type of thing, cheaper homes.
Increasing the nozzle thickness.
Well, yeah, I mean, cheaper homes or disaster area homes, you could bring in this equipment and get it done very quickly, and at least the exterior, so people could be protected from elements or things of that nature. So I don't see a huge downside to it, but
no, I don't see a downside at all, other than the fact that finishing it up is a little more difficult because trying to get plumbing and stuff through concrete's kind of rough.
Well, I think that the part that I could see is if they refine that, they could actually put the things like that through the print, so they could print over it and interrupt the supply, the flow, so it would fill in around it, and then you eliminate that problem.
Right, but you're gonna have to manually put in the plank or whatever to keep it from dripping into the hole that you're trying to make.
Yeah, I can
isn't
see
the
that.
worst, but at the same time, it does require like a pretty skilled person to stop the flow, start the flow again properly, and which is just kind of moderate training, fine, but.
Well, you could eventually, after you did it enough with AI, you could write it into the program to stop the flow. Especially if you're building houses that look exactly like each other, you just write the program to stop it. So.
Oh God, barracks style. Oh jeez.
Yes. So that's. Yeah, those are the couple things that I had to. A cement home, 3D home must be able to expand and contract according to weather changes. Well, it depends on where it's at, because those changes can be different.
It's you're definitely going to struggle with this in Chicago, where
or Michigan,
or Michigan, and then like Arizona will be like, who cares?
Right.
You get maybe rain.
Right, and. I mean, theoretically, to stop that, you just put an expansion joint every 10 layers, or again, you have a manual side to that where you put an expansion joint in every so often.
Yeah, I feel like
wouldn't be the end. So
I think one of the biggest problems you're going to run into with this type of thing is going to probably just end up being foundation.
Yeah,
because if it's a cheap house, getting a proper foundation is going to be a little rough. My cousin, her husband is padding out their the land that they're going to be building a house on, and he's doing that all
Okay.
manually. He has like his whole, he got the dirt. He dug up the dirt from one part of the land, put it in another part of the land, smoothed it out. And it's like it's super hard now, but he's making his own. He's building his own foundation out. He doesn't have a basement. He's not going to have a basement.
Okay.
But the amount of work that he's putting into it, and it would probably be able to support this type of house. But I mean, I wouldn't be the first to try.
Well, I mean, it's going to be aerated concrete, so it's not going to be as heavy as traditional concrete blocks or brick. So it's a kind of foamy, airy concrete. So it's a lighter, fluffier concrete than traditional, like
Yeah, that's
if you
true.
would pour it. So, my father owns a construction company, so I've poured concrete as a kid. Fuck my life. Never doing that again. Ever.
Liar.
Ever.
If it'll save
Ever.
you like $6,000, you definitely do it. Knowing
Fuck
you.
that. Not concrete. It's hard work, brother.
I understand it's hard work. Just knowing you, knowing you would want to do that. Just save a couple bucks.
Most of the other stuff I do by myself, but yeah, concrete. Nah, I'm good.
No concrete for this man.
Need rebar for strength, but should work real well in an arid climate. Yeah. Well, that was my first concern, is that there was no. What's up, Jacob Castro? I saw you over there on Rumble.
Hi, Jacob.
I just didn't acknowledge you because my brain stopped working. I don't know if you're here for that, but I kind of went radio silent for like 10 minutes in my brain.
So did we ever figure out what the heck Air Force One was doing?
So it disappeared over the UP, and then it showed back up, and it was over central Minnesota. So no is the quick answer to that. No fucking clue. Or who was on it. That was weird.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know who the heck was on it. I mean, we could make a couple guesses who was on it.
It wasn't Kamala, and it wasn't Joseph Biden. It wasn't Dr. Joe Biden.
Well,
because all of them had engagements in other places and couldn't have theoretically been there in that time. So
where was the son Biden during all this?
Son Biden, I don't know. It could have been son Biden because he was going to, whoever it was, appeared to be going to federal court in Dayton.
Well, there you go.
So it could have been son Biden, maybe on a gun charge.
Maybe
I didn't even
two.
think of that. But he's not technically government, so he wouldn't be on any itinerary. So
True.
that would make sense.
See, and I don't know whether or not. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, it wouldn't be Kamala, because she would definitely have her. She has AF2. She wouldn't need AF1.
What's up, Backwoods?
Right?
I just dropped some pictures in Discord. The contractor said it wasn't cheap. Okay, let me check. Let me look.
Wait, what was cheap and or not expensive? Or really expensive?
Damn. Do you mind if I share them, Backwoods? I assume it's okay since you put them in Discord and brought my attention to them, but I'd like to ask. Anyways.
Yeah, the eclipse tomorrow. Sadly, I don't think it's actually going to pass by very well in my area.
It will. You'll get like 60%.
Really?
So yeah, we'll show later. So this is from Backwoods. That's cool. That's like a like a geodome, like a geodesic
Oh,
dome.
that's sick.
I want a house like that. Fuck me.
You could hide some aliens in there.
I could hide some OnlyFans models in there.
Oh,
Allegedly.
You want to hide them.
Allegedly. That's really cool. I appreciate it, Backwards.
Don't pull a Tate, please. I still like you.
Eclipse map USA. I think it was NASA put out a pretty good map. So
if I look at this with my bare eyes, am I
excuse me.
going to like burn up my retinas?
yes, don't look at it with your bare eyes. Not even kidding.
Even if I used to look at the sun with my eyes when I was a kid, don't look at them now. Got it. Understood.
It's just Corona, so it's going to be hyper bright, and you will have serious issue with it. Like it's going to be incredibly, incredibly dangerous to the naked eye.
All right. You heard it here, folks. Don't do that.
Don't do that. And then, God damn, that wasn't it.
Obviously, Mystic, you would stay pretty cool with OnlyFans. A lot of air movement.
Right. Upcoming solar eclipse. Where the fuck is the solar eclipse map? There was a really good one, and I had it on my show the other night.
Isn't this like a Ring of Fire eclipse too?
It is. So that's what I'm talking about. So I'll show you what it means in just a minute here.
Yeah, because I don't know anything about this.
9 a.m. PDT.
Well, yeah, Mystic. He has to keep cool when he's getting blown because it's angry work.
See, you bail me out, and then you fucking run me right over the bus.
Right in. I didn't say who was blowing you. It was definitely me. We all know Mystic's okay with that arrangement.
Oh, with you? Of course. You're probably not in your hometown. Fuck. See, that's not the same track that I thought it was going to be. So I don't know if this is accurate.
The 5 seconds you listen in.
Now I'm going to have to go back and look at my goddamn stream to see where the hell it is.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go. Fox.
Whoops. How am I going to get this off?
Just beat it off.
On your stream? Meaty, no.
That's what they make those little tools for.
I know, I just used it.
I actually don't know. I'll look up a time schedule of it. It's varied across country depending on what time it is. I believe
40%? Bruh, that's ass.
Well, you'll get 50.
No, I won't.
You're in the 50. The 50's from here to here.
I'm right on the line for 40.
You bitch. You'll get 50. We'll both get 40 then. So this is the path of the annular eclipse.
35.
No, that's not true. We'll both get 40.
This motherfucker.
That's how maths work. So path of the annular eclipse. So go through Texas, New Mexico, Utah, Nevada, and Oregon. Or is that Washington? That's Oregon, right?
That's wait, where?
Shit, somebody's from Oregon in here, or that generally
Oregon's the
comes over
one
here.
that's touching the tip of California.
Oh, okay.
Washington's the one above it. Because you got to remember, Portland is still liberal as shit. Thus,
Correct.
touches tips with the state that I hate the most, other than my own.
Okay, so this is essentially what it's going to look like right here. So, well,
Immerse yourself.
bam, and that's the Corona. That's the bright light.
God, that hurts
And-
my eyes just looking at the picture of it.
Oh, I know.
God, that's that's like a little. That's a little trippy.
Yeah. No, if you're able to see the actual eclipse, it's incredibly bright. I believe NASA is broadcasting it live.
I'm gonna probably have to end up doing one of those like little shoebox trick, you know, where you poke a hole in one end and then you have it like reflect onto the other.
Yeah, you just indirectly look at it. Just don't look at it directly.
It's not indirectly looking at it. It's basically making a little viewing scope. I did that the one time when I was still like living with my family, like back in the last time this happened, many years ago.
Just not be a ghetto black man, and you can just buy an infrared filter for your camera and take a really nice picture of it.
Wait, you have a camera?
Yeah. How do you think I take pictures?
With your phone?
All those pictures I send you.
Oh, the dick pics?
Yeah.
Your phone?
No, I like better quality than that.
Oh, shoot. I didn't realize I had a high quality sugar daddy.
You do. You do.
I just assumed you would buy me Taco Bell and call it a day.
Oh my god, I wanted Taco Bell so bad.
Dude, have you had their new enchiladas?
No.
Like they had like their enchilada stuff. Like it's actually pretty fire. I was kind of surprised.
Huh. No, maybe I'll have to find a reason to go try that tomorrow. Maybe.
It's tasty. It's very tasty. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Saturday. Yo, today's Friday.
Today is Friday. Tomorrow I'll talk to you after, Joe. I don't want to tip our hand. These losers.
Wait. I didn't agree to anything. I plead the fifth.
You did agree.
Shit.
That looks so cool. No, I think you'll agree. I need your help, brother.
Maybe. Probably.
Well, instead of C, I was gonna maybe, or we could. I don't know. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Yes, Daddy.
Yes, Daddy. All right, it's all you for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna tinkle.
I lost. Why is this extra long? Hold on.
Wait, what? Did you lose pieces?
No, this one's extra long, and I'm trying to figure out where it's supposed to go.
Oh.
Because this is wrong. This is a double wide. Like my wee double wide.
Probably fucked something up.
Found it. Fuck.
See? I told you fucked something up.
It's all the way back here.
All right, speaking of your wee-wee, I'm going to wee-wee. I'll be right back.
Hell yeah. Hope everyone's doing well. Well, Meat goes and makes sure his kidneys work right. Hope everyone has had a great week. My week has been... Hey, I got it off. Cool. My week has been great. Relaxing. Not a lot of stuff going on. Got back from vacation on what day did I get back? I think I got back on Tuesday. It was a whole lot of fun. I got to shoot a new gun. That was a lot of fun. I want a Scorpion now. I want an Evo. It was a fantastic little firearm that I got to shoot. And had a lot of good Southern food. The South has surprisingly good food. Who would have thought? But try to avoid 12-hour drives, all of you. It sucks. I'd probably do it again, but I don't want to. And I'm out of beer. Shit. All right. Meat better hurry the hell up because I want to go get another beer. So far, I built a little house, which has like, oh shoot. Has like all of the food in all the food in there and stuff like that. Yeah. And then some plates. AP, I can't own one of those here. I can't own anything fun in Illinois. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can't even get a Scorpion because it probably has too large of a capacity. Anywho, and then this is the base. Like you got like the walk up, and then there's probably gonna be like a pond somewhere on here. This thing's cool. This is surprisingly a cool build. Then I got a new mat. It came with a Pokemon set. It's got a Mew on it. Mew's great. Other than that, it's been a while since I've talked to all of you, so I hope you're all doing well. How was that a wedding? That's why I wasn't here last week. Go get a beer? Fine, I'll get a beer. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. I'm back. Got beer. Illinois sucks because of Chicago. You're correct. 12 hours does suck, D's. 12 hours absolutely sucks. Yeah, because we have a whole bunch of people who can't control themselves properly, I can't own anything fun in Illinois. It's awful. They're all like, it's all like the emotional argument of, but think about my children. And I'm like, well, okay, well, think about my children that I'm trying to protect. Well, and I found out that my wife really is not that great at handgun, but when you put a rifle in her hands, she's fine. Her stance is a little wonky, but she can hit things, which is good. It's better than killing the neighbor's dog, frankly. Hey, Fiery, how's it going, buddy? I hope you are doing super well. Just need that FFL 0702. I don't think that will fly in my state, even with any kind of FFL, like any license like that. Right? Absolutely. Yeah, I know which one I should give her if I want to live. Also, I know which one to give her if I need her to help me. 100%. My wife's wrists are not the strongest. Thus any kind of small caliber rifle, pistol, anything like that is going to be better for her. Which is why I want to get her one, but they're expensive. And she really liked that one, but again, expensive. And I don't think she'll let me have an OnlyFans. See, but AP, you're right, but then you're also partially incorrect in the term in the way of anything happens, they're going to use that against me to throw me in jail.
And it's Illinois, so they don't listen to federal law.
They don't they don't listen to federal law in the first place. A sanctuary city is against federal law. They still do it anyway.
True. So I have a couple historical. I forgot about these the other night. So these are kind of war related, but whatever.
You mean which war?
The current one.
Ah, the one that kind of is annoying right now. Understood.
Very much so. This was Madison Square Garden.
Hold on, wait a minute. Take that down pretty damn fucking quick. You will get struck. Thank you.
Evolution of military uniforms.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the osteoporosis.
Look how easily it absorbs your money. Scam
wow.
But I stand with Ukraine, of course. This is the terrorist networks in America.
Wow, how come you're in Chicago?
Look at how many are in Dearborn, Michigan. So many they had to separate the bubbles just to...
Oh my god. That West... You know what? I'm surprised.
Dearborn, Michigan. Detroit, Flint, Lansing, Ypsi. Like, there's a lot of them in Michigan.
So why is BLM not on there?
Because this is through 2020.
Oh, crap, you're right. They just became one, like, yesterday.
Right. So,
that was
the
funniest shit to me.
You better not have these. God damn it. I'm already dealing with enough bullshit with YouTube. Dick. But yeah, that was apparently real in fucking...
MSG, wow.
Madison Square Garden. Like, why? How the times have changed. Now they have to do it in Canadian Parliament. You can't even get away with it in MSG anymore.
Oof. Oof. God. You know who I feel really bad for right now? Digger.
It wasn't my parliament.
Hashtag not my parliament.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's a lot of terrorist cells, and that isn't even counting the MAGA terrorists.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you saw that report where like they were straight up being like considered on watch lists.
Oh yeah, I know for sure they are.
So tell me, how are you liking your no-fly list?
I could still fly for now.
Yeah, that's true.
For now.
You know what? And then it's going to be exactly those people who they're going to want in the military when World War III occurs.
I hate to break it to you, Speedy, but we're already in World War III.
I understand, but you're going to want the MAGA members, the people who actually, want to fight for the country in some way, shape, or form, and not the soy boys who are going to, spurg out at like the first sign of misgendering.
Well, at what point do we say, this is your bed, you made it, lie in it, as MAGA?
Good question. I don't have an answer for that.
I mean, I don't know that we ever would because we love our country, but
That's why I don't have an answer for that. I don't know.
but it would be the ultimate power move. Like, we're good. We're good.
That would make my day and make me hard, but you know, it is what it is.
It's an easy thing to do, isn't it? To make you hard.
Oh, all the time. Like, doctors fear me because they don't need to like worry about me being hard for more than 3 hours. That's just normal.
I support Ukraine back. Okay, I'm sorry. I know Putin is your uncle. It was just a joke, Deez. I stand with Russia. Mother Russia.
I find it absolutely hilarious right now that
A fucking Russian
Harvard-
terrorist in our audience.
True. I don't know if anybody here has heard about what's going on with Harvard. It made me cackle with joy.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, just when I saw all that stuff going on with them, it made me so incredibly happy because they deserve it. I was in college. Huh? Oh, continue.
Oh,
no,
sorry, real quick. Did you see the video I did on LeBron James being a fucking hypocrite?
Yeah, I was there when you started up that stream, dog. Did you play the video of him going? What does he say?
No, I tried really hard not to play. I tried really hard not to play any videos because I really didn't want that would get struck.
Yeah. No, I get you. God, I
Walking
cannot
on
remember
eggshells.
what the heck he said when he was cliff diving or whatever. That was funny. But yeah, no. When I was in college, 2015 to I think I graduated like end of 2019, something like that. I don't remember. It's been so freaking long now. COVID made me age 20 years. But I was an RA. I told my boss, I think BLM's kind of full of shit. And she's like, you can't say that. White lady, right? Me as the black man going, I think it's kind of full of shit. She got so offended at me. Come to find out now, apparently, they're on, the ADL is pissed at them. I'm feeling on top of the world because I was like, I knew it. I was right.
It's an interesting dynamic going on right now.
Right. It's hilarious. It's infighting upon infighting, and I love it. I agree with this wholeheartedly. Fight hard with each other, please.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me out of it.
We also have we stand for Ukraine, and then we stand for Israel. How can you reconcile those two? Because they're...
Oh, you can't. There's absolutely no way. One's going to get shut down, and it's going to be the one that's anti-Semitic, because that completely goes against the status quo of America.
Mm-hmm.
We don't allow that, mostly because we fought in World War II. We don't like that type of thing, usually. Yeah. I use the pejorative we. I don't speak for everybody in chat. D's.
I do. D's. I didn't hit the report stream button. I'm not a Jew and don't snitch.
God, I love you, D's. It made me so incredibly happy. Same thing with like when the fucking Jessie Smollett happened. I was in a meeting with her. She was like, "So did you see what happened?" And I'm like, "You mean the hoax?" She's like, "How could you?" I'm like, "You don't just walk through Chicago at 2 a.m. What the hell are you talking about?"
Bro, it was so... I remember that weekend vividly. Like, it was so fucking cold. So cold.
So cold. I looked her dead in the eyes and said, You can't be serious, right?"
It was so uncomfortably cold. Nobody was walking in that shit.
No one, not a single person. Unless they were nuts, like if
Right.
you had to be outside. But no, it was incredibly cold.
Yeah, it was ridiculously cold.
But you know what? Some people just do anything for MAGA country, you know?
This is MAGA country.
It's true.
Speaking of MAGA country, that leads us to our next clip here. I thought this was fantastic. Didn't get to cover it the other night. I wanted some time to pass, you know, because time wounds all heals.
Time wounds all heals, indeed.
Exactly. So here you go.
Now, Jerry. Now you can see the area is completely
This is
deserted. I want you to get 'em
CNN
off the
getting
road,
caught
get 'em
faking
laid
shit
down
again.
next to the road, okay?
They fake all their
Closer to the
orgasms.
road, Jerry. Move them. It looks like you're in the middle of a forest.
Get down, close.
Okay, Jerry. Tell the cameraman to keep Clarissa in shot. Okay, it's not the Blair Witch Project.
You're fine.
I think the commentary is
Perfect.
bullshit,
Get nice and
but
close.
I don't
Nice
think
and
that
close.
commentary is real.
no, I'm pretty sure it's not real. But they did certainly fake
Try and
it.
look nice and scared. Yeah, that's it. Catching your breath. Dead scary over here with all the bombs going off and all that.
Guys,
Okay, that's beautiful. That's the money shot. Nice and tight on Clarissa.
are you seeing our situation, guys?
Tell her yes.
Yes.
Can she hear the shells, Jerry? Because they are about 6 miles away.
Can you hear the show?
Stay down.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're nowhere near any of that, but
We have to stay here.
Oh, and be a darling and patch me through to Clarissa's microphone,
Guys,
please.
come to us.
Clarissa, I need you to stop swearing. You're overdoing it. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good. Now we're getting set up on.
I think
sound
I like
and
the
visual.
commentary
We're going
better, though.
live in about-
well, the commentary's
about 15
great.
seconds,
Don't get me
okay.
wrong. It's fucking
Were you guys
hilarious.
rolling on this?
Yeah, we're rolling, Clarissa, but we're not live yet. Okay. We can't show the
I'm
early bit
having,
because I want people to think you're in danger.
Feelings. Oh, that was
I think
the
that was from
quartering. Holy
quartering.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Jeremy Hambley, man, that guy lives like not that far from me.
Oh, really? Huh.
No, he lives just right across the border, I think.
Hmm.
I don't know where he
But
lives
yeah.
now, obviously, because he moved. But
Right. Well, you know, when you get doxxed, that happens. You move.
right,
But
and I
but
have
yeah,
no intention of finding him. Just want to point that out there. I have no intention of finding him.
X'd it out. But anyways, so
You're right. I want his autograph, and I want to buy
I know.
coffee. A whole lot of coffee brand coffee, dude. That stuff's actually okay. Like I've got like some of it, and it's not bad.
I'm not a coffee person, so
I love coffee. I drink coffee every morning.
why is that not right? That can't be right. Maybe that is right. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
no, if anybody likes coffee. Coffee brand coffee is not the worst. It's supports him and whatever, but if you like coffee, it's not the worst coffee. It's cold brew's fine. I like the bags that the cold brew comes in because I don't want to go out and worry about grinding cold brew and like getting the like individual serving bags and stuff or trying to figure out how like those stupid things work. Just because I'm too fucking lazy. Like I'm just a lazy asshole. So I'm like, okay, I'll spend the extra couple of bucks or whatever.
Brian is a lazy asshole, confirmed. So
I mean, I won't
But,
help
yeah.
a bleeding guy on the street. I mean, I just confirmed.
but yeah, I mean, the key takeaway is CNN again caught faking bullshit, and I get
they're
taken down
always
for
faking
misinformation.
bullshit.
I wonder if they got taken down for misinformation. You think?
No, absolutely not. But they definitely are on the right side of the establishment narrative. So
That's true. It's true.
I mean, if you were smarter about it, you would toe the establishment. Fuck me.
That's what you get, bitch.
It's fine. It's blue on white. So I found it.
Oh, okay.
I got good monkey feet. You know.
So yeah, I mean, it's God, they're garbage, and
Oh,
I
they're
don't
the
understand how
worst.
people still trust them.
I can understand why.
could
Brainwashing's
understand
one
why.
hell of a thing.
Yeah, propaganda it's insane.
Just remember, they made it. They made it perfectly okay for the government to propagandize the American citizens.
That's true.
Can't remember what that law was called, but that's definitely was a law that they passed that said you can do it. It's fine. Or repealed the law that said you can't do it. I can't remember which one it was.
Probably a little column A, a little column B.
Probably a bit of both. You're right. Also, I think it was Obama era too that happened.
You got a better fake story acting. Who you got for a better fake story acting, Juicy or CNN? Oh, probably Juicy.
That man has everyone still thinking he was, got
Assaulted
good.
by Trump supporters.
Yeah, that.
Because he was a superstar and everybody knew who he was.
Everyone knows who he was. I didn't even know who he was.
I didn't know who he was until then.
I'm black. I have a reason to know, apparently.
You're not only black, but you live in the same city.
I live in the same shitty as the man. You're right. God. And that area has nothing in it. It's not residential.
Oh, really?
He would be driving in that area. You're right. Yeah.
Huh.
There's nothing there. He would have been driving through that area.
Wow.
Because I know what area he's talking about. Yes, there is a subway there, I believe. But no, he would have been driving because it was nowhere near where he lived. Not close enough, at least. Oh, that was a shit show.
I can't even find half these fucking pieces. This is driving me nuts tonight.
See, mine's easy because I'm dealing with blue rectangle and then another blue rectangle and then a fishy and then another blue rectangle. Are you a gay black like Juicy? No.
No, he's hetero flexible.
I'm thug flexible. Thank you.
What the hell's thug flex? No, I don't want to ask. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
That's what I fucking thought. Now get over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical. God, I love that video so much.
Oh, shit. Where is this piece? Are you fucking kidding me?
God, when I first showed my wife that video, she legitimately started repeating it back to me like at random times. She'd be like, kiss me in my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical. I'm like, shit. All
right, so this goes there.
D's, I would educate him if I knew what that meant.
Wait, what's Steve's educating me on?
No, I'm supposed to educate you on what it means to be a thug sexual. Or thug flexible. I don't fucking remember what I said anymore.
Is he thug self? Is that your pronouns?
No, I'm he they thug.
Heels up Paris? Is that your pronouns?
No.
Oh. Speaking of heels up, do you think Biden's going to run for president in 24? Legit.
I'll be really honest. Considering current news and like what's been going on recently, I would not be surprised. Hear me out. If Chink Uger somehow gets it.
Excuse me, could you not use that kind of language on my program?
What is his name? I don't know what his name is. I'm pretty sure it's that.
I don't know if I can say that. Can I?
Uger. Mr. C. Uger.
Sink. We'll call him Sink, just for
Mr. Kitchen.
So
Mr. Kitchen will probably
everything but the kitchen sink.
Yeah,
do you
exactly.
think that you really think that Sink will get the The nomination from the Democrats. So you didn't answer the question. It shows that you're a former libtard that voted for Obama. But
no, I do not think that he will get it.
I'm just saying run.
Oh, will he run?
Yeah,
for the
president.
Nomination?
Yeah.
No, I think they're going to primary him, and I think he's going to lose.
You think so?
I think so. That would be that is my. I don't know if that's optimist thinking or what.
So you're saying he's going to run because he has to run to be primaried?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably. Though he might say that he does not think he might make a good wartime president or something like that. I'm not really sure.
He doesn't make a good peacetime president either.
He doesn't make a good peacetime president, but I think he thinks he does.
I don't think he thinks anymore, to be honest.
I mean, you're right, but still, anywho, I don't think I don't think he's going to even try truly. And if he does get primaried in any way, shape, or form, he's probably just going to drop out because primaries require some level of
stamina.
What do they call that? Debate, where he can't. The man's brain dead.
Allegedly. No, so
I truly think that Mr. Kitchen Sink is going to somehow do it.
That'd be interesting. Was the kitchen sink? He's born in America? I thought he was born overseas, but that could just be me being racist.
But I think I think he's gonna get spiked really hard. That being said,
Biden,
we have many people who are running as third party and as independents that we never thought would.
Well, Kennedy's running as an independent.
You know what I mean?
I think
RFK running as independent.
Yeah, that's what I said. Am I not? Are you not hearing me, or are you ignoring me intentionally? I'm just wondering if my audio stopped working.
I can't tell if Meat's muted or if he's just quiet.
Shit. Can you hear me now? Wait a minute. Can you hear me now?
Did my headset go out?
Yeah, it's got to be you because I've got good signal, good sound. It's you. I don't know what hand gesture to make, but fuck off. It's definitely you, Bri. Bri, it's you. We'll see if he picks it up. He probably won't. We'll probably just talk past each other for the next 45 minutes. Here, I'll type. They'll jump on the Kennedy train before they go.
I know. I'm working on it. It's everything. It is literally everything.
I spelled worries wrong, but whatever. As far as amazing, what's up, buddy? Also, Kennedy already registered to be an independent, so he already registered to run as an independent for the president of the United States. So, so he won't be in the Democratic process. So somebody outside of Kennedy is going to get the Democratic nomination, and I think it's going to be. I still think it's going to be Joe. They have everything they want with them. They have somebody that's easily controlled, doesn't question much, doesn't let them have any. He doesn't have any say in anything they're doing. He's just literally a puppet. Literally. And if you look at some of the polls coming out, you can see that Trump has, if it were Trump Biden right now, Trump would get 50% of the Democratic vote and shit like that. Some of these crazy polls, and I know they're outliers and they're probably heavily stuffed and weighted, but to see numbers like that even coming up are pretty insane. I don't know how you let Joe Biden run.
All right, sorry about that. My
No, you're good,
headset
buddy.
had completely, for some reason, disconnected itself properly from everything. So where were we at? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Remember Trump didn't have the Republican nomination until the convention. Right, but he didn't, the difference between Trump and Kennedy, we're talking about Kennedy now, intermittently. Kennedy has officially done the paperwork to run as an independent, so he can no longer attain the Democrat nomination.
Correct.
Because he is a independent. So there's no way for him to come back and get on the ballot, even if Biden didn't run. Kennedy will run as an independent and will be in no way, shape, or form getting the nomination for the Democrats. He's already made that choice. So, stupid choice, because he's not going to win as an independent, but I don't think that was ever his intention. So,
he's probably going to end up spiking the Democrats pretty damn hard, though, because people like me would, if I was voting Democrat, which I'm probably not, in all honesty, I would vote for him over Biden because he aligns more to my values.
That's a weird way of saying I'm voting for Donald Trump, but we know what you meant.
True.
We love you, Brian. You can vote for whoever you want as long as it's Donald Trump. No. I mean, in all seriousness, Kennedy, I think this is a positioning for, he can still be endorsed if they want to. He can, but it would be, I think it's damn near impossible at this stage because he's already declared, because there's campaign finance violations and shit like that where you have to make a declaration before you can do anything.
Right. There is a whole lot of legal problems that he would probably start running into, like in terms of like financial fraud and stuff like that.
Right.
If he decided to try to change now.
Theoretically, yeah, in a perfect world, he maybe could, but it's going to be complete and utter hell for him, and it's just not something that is worth it. So
his name is going to be on the ballot. It's just going to be an independent. Now, he can have a whole bunch of Democrats endorse him, sure, but it's not going to change the I to a D on the paperwork.
Right. And if you do something like vote straight ticket, it's still going to vote for whoever that Democrat nominee is. And a lot of the plantation voters. Oh, shit. Did I just say that out loud? A lot of the no, I meant it. Plantation voters just go in and hit that D. They like the D. And that's all they give a shit about. So
correct. Because, I mean, you go to a college campus and you go start asking some of these people exactly like what they're looking for in a president, left, right, or center, or whatever. And they would say, they would be like, oh, yeah, I'd vote down ticket Democrat every time. But then they realize, oh, wait, my values align more with Republican. What the hell's going on here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you get a lot of that with underinformed or uninformed voters where they, on both sides, to be fair, where they just down ticket vote and nominee doesn't really matter. They're not gonna, and even if they're like, oh, well, I'm gonna vote him, most of the time they're still gonna be an idiot and vote for down ticket and then burn their vote because they voted down ticket and still voted for a fucking independent. So they burn their vote. So either way they come out of it, it's facing a Trump win, they're capable of anything. Yeah, no, I certainly think that there's cause for concern. I really don't see an independent ever in our political system winning any presidential office ever. I could be wrong.
Not in our current state of affairs.
Right.
I could have seen it years back.
Mm-hmm.
I could imagine it happening years back. In our current state of affairs, I could not see that.
Right.
happening.
It's just too divisive, and there's too many people that are not intelligent enough to know what the hell they're voting for and how to vote properly.
Correct. The
RFK
lack of intelligent conversation between like people of opposing sides is demented.
Yeah. And you have the vote blue no matter who crowd that aren't going to put any thought process into, oh, I would rather vote for RFK. No, they're going to vote who the Democratic nominee is. And that's why the Democrats are so damn successful, because nobody ever looks into it.
They'll listen to
Right.
CNN where they say RFK is going to be the next reincarnation of
Trump.
I was going to say Mao or something.
No, they'll try and push him as Trump.
He's the new Trump.
He's the new Trump.
Get him.
Get him. Trump's in jail, so RFK's taking his spot. He was Q the whole time.
RFK, if he walked back gun policy, may have gotten my vote somewhat. May.
He's a
Probably
wolf in
not.
sheep's clothing. I think this is a foregone conclusion. They either have one hell of a cheating scheme up their sleeve, or this is just a preparation for the post Donald Trump presidency. I mean, the cheating that they would have to do would have to be on such a scale, like 111% in Wayne County is not going to get it for you this time. What are you going to do? Go 151%? I mean, for fuck's sake.
Well, what was that statistic? It's as soon as you like get less than 80% of the black vote, you lose.
Yeah.
For the Democrats. Like
Mm-hmm.
they've reached that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna have trouble getting their normal numbers, and we see that in a lot of the exit polling right now. That's why I'm saying it's either going to have to be a massive voter fraud organization system, or it's going to have to be it's Trump's race. I mean, I see it as Trump's race. I don't even think you can cheat that hard, but I've been
everybody should go
surprised
out and
before.
vote.
Absolutely.
Don't think it's in the bag. Definitely do not think it's in the bag. Go out and vote.
Right.
Go and take your 3 friends.
Exactly. Make it so they can't cheat us out of this one. Make it so damn overwhelming that they cannot take it away from us this time. That's my goal. I still don't think, for the record, there's going to be a 24 election. I think dipshit's going to get us into a massive war. Surprise. And he's going to stay on as a wartime president and stay right there.
Have we ever done that? I don't think we've. Truman did that? Right. He did do that, didn't he?
Yeah, he stayed for an extra term.
If he does that, he will probably end up just becoming vegetable during his presidency. He's going to turn into a celery stick.
Have you seen him recently?
No, I actually haven't.
He's already there, brother.
Oh, really?
Like legit. Here, you want to?
I mean, like his arms and legs will stop working.
No, watch this. Watch this. We'll watch.
Oh God, guys,
it's worth it.
Pull up for me. Like, yeah, ballot harvesting where it's legal is going to be the absolute biggest thing for us, and we need to do it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no reason not to. If they're going to play dirty, then we need to believe that we're going to play their same game that they're going to be playing. If they want to play Monopoly, we need to not be playing checkers.
Okay, so this was a couple hours ago.
Oh, God.
At Build Back Better in Philadelphia.
What the hell was...
He fell, and then he tried to act like he didn't fall. But we all know he fell.
Oh my god, that man.
We could clearly see he fell.
He fell. He tried to stick the landing, pop a pose. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Yeah.
Hey, I'm hip and cool, man.
Finger guns. No, like, watch. Like, I bet you he's doing finger guns behind himself right now. Like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%.
So here's another clip from this this same event. He doesn't even know where the fuck he's at, bro.
I don't even know where the fuck he's at, but again, I'm paying attention. Who the fuck is this guy?
Supposedly he's the president of the United States.
You sure?
I don't know. I don't want to provide misinformation, but that's the word
I thought that
around
was
town.
a potato.
It is a potato. They're one and the same, but now let's listen. Now let's listen to him speak recently.
Speak? Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
I can't hear anything, by the way. Oh shit.
I'm getting there. Hang on.
We now know that American citizens are among those being held by Hamas.
So Americans are being
shit.
held by...
Hang on. Let me just get the whole speech, because I was going to do a clip, but then... YouTube...
Illegal immigrants are getting $3,874 a month in federal assistance?
I don't know.
What the fuck is this post underneath whatever the hell you had pulled up?
Oh shit, did I leave...
That makes me upset. Alright? I could do so much money. I could do so much with that money.
Yeah, they get their little cards and shit. Oh, this is a great one.
Joined by the second gentleman of the United States, Mr. Douglas Emhoff.
Because this is gross. Emhoff.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Wait, hold on. Second gentleman? What does that mean?
Good afternoon, everyone.
That's Kamala's husband.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm going to start by just saying the Vice President and I are outraged at these horrific terrorist attacks.
Oh my god, he sounds like a cuck.
Oh, wait. It gets worse.
With our broken hearts, we are sending our love.
It gets worse.
Strength.
He starts
and our
creaming
unwavering support
over Biden.
of Israel. I'm honored to be with all of you today as an American, as a patriot who loves this country, but also as a Jew.
Oh my god!
I feel a deep, visceral connection to Israel and its people. We witnessed a mass murder of innocent civilians. It was a terrorist assault.
God.
That is the worst hand smacking I've ever heard.
Justification for terrorism.
He's close hand hammering his desk.
The images that we saw.
I am a soy boy.
In our brains forever.
You can hear the list.
Falling on cities.
Oh yeah, 100%.
People dragged from their homes and shot dead.
Why is he smiling?
Filtering from bullets.
He's a fucking weirdo.
This motherfucker is smiling and dragged from their homes. Smile. And killed in the streets. Smile.
The toll on Israel and the Jewish community is hard to imagine, but we can imagine it because it's happening. And I know many of you have sent texts, calls this weekend, checking in on loved ones. And I know too many of you received heartbreaking replies. And we know today that at least 22 Americans won't be coming home. I know you're all
with the smile on his face. 22 Americans are dead. Smile on face.
We grieve with you. We stand with you. But thank God we have the steady leadership of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris during this unthinkable time in our history. Their moral compass their calm, their empathy are what we need in this time of crisis.
You just
We saw
heard that, right?
Yesterday, when President Biden, with Vice President Harris and Secretary Blinken by his side.
Hang on, you need to listen
moral
to that one more time.
compass.
I needed another beer. I could hear it, yes, but I need it again.
Coming home.
Talking about a fucking moral compass.
I know you're all hurting.
Oh, listen.
The entire Jewish community is hurting. I'm hurting. We grieve with you. We stand with you. But thank God we have the steady leadership of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris during this unthinkable time. God. Their moral compass, their calm, their empathy.
Oh my God.
What we need in this time of crisis. And we saw that yesterday when President Biden, Vice President Harris, and Secretary Blinken by his side powerfully addressed the nation and made clear to the world that Israel has the United States' unwavering support. Our president and vice president are making sure Israel has what it needs to defend itself. We are grateful for their leadership and support for Israel at this exceptionally difficult time. We also acknowledge and address how these events will impact us as Jews, and why we're here to have this discussion. And I know many of us feel a deep fear that these attacks will, unfortunately, and already have, led to a rise in hate and anti-Semitism. We're already seeing it.
What did
that's
he
why
say?
This discussion
Anti-Semitism.
and the work you and your organizations do is so vitally important. Almost a year ago, I sat right in this spot,
Anti-Semitism.
in this very room.
English,
Many of
motherfucker.
you were here with me that day. And then we called attention to the epidemic of hate that we're facing. And following that meeting,
I don't give
we
a
took
damn.
action. And in May, the Biden-Harris administration released the first ever national strategy to counter anti-Semitism. The plan includes over 100 meaningful actions we are taking right now to fight back against anti-Semitism and hate.
Holy shit, he
Each
actually
of
said
you
anti-correctly.
played a role in crafting this strategy. We couldn't have done this without you. So thank you for the work that you've done, that you're continuing to do. And as we're going to discuss later, myself and the Biden-Harris administration officials are working with federal, state, and local leaders to implement this plan across the country. We're going to continue to bring people together, and importantly, we're going to build coalitions to fight back against hate. We cannot do this alone. The story of the Jewish people has always been one of perseverance and resilience. In dark times, we come together and we fight back, and we also seek to build a better world. Last year, before my trip to Poland and Germany, President Biden took me into the Oval Office. He told me how his father had taught him about the horrors of the Holocaust, and how he later traveled to Dachau with his children and grandchildren to teach them those same lessons. So I know firsthand.
Yeah, when they were 14, he took them.
President Biden to preserve our Jewish history and to make sure that
No, I
hate
have
has
it,
no
Stingy. I just
safe
haven't
harbor
updated
in
it yet.
America and the world.
I gotta
As
go
American
through because
Jew,
I'm out of
I'm
spots.
so grateful that in this moment of tumult and pain, we have Joe Biden as president and Kamala Harris as vice president. It is now my honor to introduce a true advocate for the Jewish community. Please join me in welcoming President Joe Biden.
I've got problems with this moment.
Wait, huh? Who's that Joe Biden fella?
Folks,
So before he starts, can I just say a few things about this
can, first of all.
motherfucker?
Yeah, go for it.
So 100%, I'm listening to this guy speak. I've never heard him speak before in my life. I've ignored his existence almost as much as I completely forgot Kamala Harris was vice president.
Okay.
She's been out of the public eye so much I forgot she existed. And I'm glad I did. But at the same time, the way that this man is speaking about wanting to get rid of anti-Semitism, and I'm like, okay, first then you need to 100% denounce BLM because they were probably one of the most anti-Semitic groups in America right now. but he's still probably.
That's a
cringing
black
all
man
over
saying
that
it.
shit.
YouTube.
It is. I am a black man who does not support it because they just keep taking money from black communities. They should have been giving that money back to the community where it should have been. That's where people were donating it to, and it never got there.
Black bitches get fatter.
Right, buying houses for your fucking family instead of supporting the community you say you're trying to support. But anywho, that man, he sounds like his wife made him do it. Or should I say Biden's wife made him do it?
Oh, stingy. There's no fucking question. No question that Kamala pegs Doug Emhoff.
I don't know about that because I don't even think that she would let him watch.
Oh, you think it's that bad?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not allowed to watch because that is like some like Will Smith level shit where it's like, honey, will you let me watch tonight? Did I do good? I slapped him for you, honey. Can you please come back? I know we've been broken up since 2015. But I still love you.
All right, we're going to keep going.
Yes, sorry.
No, you're fine. Dude, I fucking love this car, by the way.
Oh, that one's sick. I like the sleek to the front type of thing.
Yeah, it's longer than the other ones too.
You've been breaking your neck the last couple of years.
Oh, don't be talking about no neck, Joe Biden.
Overall issue of anti-Semitism.
No, it gets worse.
And I know many of you are personally impacted by what's happened in Israel. There are thousands of
My
dual
money's
citizens,
gone.
maybe some of your relatives that are there. And Doug, I want to thank you for all the work you've done on behalf of our administration.
What the fuck is Doug? Oh yeah,
anti-Semitism.
Kamala's
Kamala's
wife.
Been on the phone around the clock. With our friends around the world, quite frankly, discussing what's going on in Israel. And I want you to know that I want to thank you as well for all of you.
All right.
Well
Take a drink.
Work you're
I think
doing
we'd
to
be dead.
bring comfort and in this moment of grief for those who are grieving as well. And
there you go.
Read this weekend in synagogue, the Torah teaches us that God made stars to, quote, give light on the earth and separate light from darkness. Give light on the earth and separate light from darkness. You know, it's been hard to find that light during the darkness of these past few days. When terrorist groups like Hamas brought not only terror, but sheer evil.
That wasn't bad.
Sheer evil to the world.
Apple vodka?
Evil that echoes the worst.
Apple vodka
matches
sounds
in
actually
some cases
pretty fire.
exceeds the worst atrocities of ISIS.
I can make some mixed drinks with
1,000
that.
civilians slaughtered in Israel. By the way, I've been speaking
They're just little indie shots.
a
Apple
number
vodka.
of Israeli leaders, a number of leaders around the world.
Then I have
My wife's
peach.
brother
leaders in the
gave us
region as well.
a whole bunch of
And,
mixed
you know,
mixed
among
liqueur type
those
of things.
who have been victimized.
Oh, okay.
When we went to
This evil
because we went to visit him
killed
on our way back.
are at least
He's in
22
college and
American
whatnot.
citizens.
Oh, okay.
So
This
he basically
attack,
was like, here you go. You guys
was,
drink a little bit. I'm like, yeah, a little bit.
Campaign of pure
Not a whole lot of like hard liquor. She
I
doesn't. I
just
do.
hate the
But-
cruelty
So he's like, here you go, Brian.
against
I'm like, oh, thanks.
the Jewish people. And I would argue it's the deadliest day for Jews since the Holocaust. The deadliest day
Well,
since
the Holocaust was more than one day.
One of the worst chapters in human history that remind us all that.
Well,
that
days
expression I
since
learned
the
from my dad
Holocaust, which
early
would,
on.
I guess, would mean the
Silence
entirety of
is
the
complicity.
Holocaust in one day.
I mean, silence is complicity. It really is.
I guess that makes sense.
I want you to know.
No, it
I
doesn't.
think you've already figured it out.
No, I think
refuse
it.
to
I
be
think it
silent.
kind of
I know you
does.
refuse to be silent as well.
English is wrong, but I understand what he's trying to say.
I know you're here with my senior staff. You all represent
That's not the worst.
a voice that
That's the
America has
worst.
to hear. America's can't be silent. You know, we not only
Yeah,
reject
you didn't say J6.
terrorism, but it goes beyond that. It goes beyond rejecting terrorism. You know, I spoke with Prime Minister Netanyahu for I don't know how many times, but again this morning.
Once.
And already we're surging additional military assistance to the Israeli Defense Force, including ammunition, interceptors to replenish the Iron Dome, and we've moved the U.S. carrier fleet to the Eastern Mediterranean, and we're sending more fighter jets there in that region, and made it clear to the Iranians, be careful. We want to make it real clear. We're working on every aspect.
Be
of the
careful.
hostage
No,
crisis,
for real. Don't
including
step on a rock on your way
appointing
to
experts
attack.
to advise and assist with
They
recovery
real
efforts.
bad.
Now, the press is going to shout to me. and
That
many
rock
of you
may be a trigger.
that, you know, what are you doing to bring get these folks home? If I told you, I wouldn't be able to get them home. Folks, there's a lot we're doing. A lot we're doing. I have not given
Yeah,
up
like
hope.
charging them.
I'm bringing these folks
Tell them
home.
they have to pay in
The
advance
idea
or
that
reimburse
I'm going to stand here before you and tell you what I'm
to
doing
remove them from an active
is
war zone.
bizarre. So I hope you understand how bizarre I think it would be. To try to
Hold
get
up,
that
wait.
question. In the days
Is
ahead,
that the
we're gonna
charter
work
flight
closely
shit?
with our partners in
Yep.
Israel and around the world.
They're charging them for that?
What is needs to defend
Yep.
its citizens, its cities, and to respond.
They have to
attacks.
pay in advance or
As I
have
said
to pay
yesterday,
an
my
additional
commitment to
fee
security and
upon
safety of the
reimbursement
people is unshakable.
to be removed
The
from the
United
country.
States has Israel's back, and I have yours as well.
The United
both at home
States
and
is
abroad.
charging its own
know, you can see the
citizenry
pain in
so
some
that
of
they
your
don't
faces
get
as I walked
kidnapped,
into this
raped,
room.
and killed.
Okay, kiddo? Well,
Allegedly.
your fear for
By
family,
a
friends, back
terrorist
in Israel.
organization.
You worry about kids being targeted in school, about going about their daily lives. You're hurt by the downplaying of Hamas's atrocities and blaming Israel. This is unconscionable. And I've asked members of my
Correct.
team,
It's the
including Homeland
Dems who are
Security
doing it.
Secretary Mayorkas and
Right.
Attorney General Garland, to work intensively with our Jewish community partners so many of you here to set up security around Jewish life in America, identify, prevent, and disrupt emerging threats that occur. You know, we're also going to continue to condemn and combat anti-Semitism at every single turn, at every turn. You know, the past few days have been a solemn reminder that hate never goes away. Hold on a second, I used to think you could defeat hate, that you could make it, all it does is go underground. It just goes underground, it doesn't go away.
Yeah, so embrace the hate.
Until it's given a little oxygen.
I don't know, man.
A little bit of
BLM's been
oxygen.
like
That's
out
why
there for a while,
I've
though.
secured the largest ever increase in funding for physical security for nonprofits, including synagogues, Jewish community centers, Jewish day schools. And in May, we released
Yeah,
the first ever
nonprofits
national
is a
strategy to
stretch,
counter
but okay.
anti-Semitism, with the input from many of you in this room. Many of you in this room helped write that. It's the most ambitious, comprehensive effort to combat anti-Semitism in American
What?
history, in all of American history.
English,
And we're
Joe.
aggressively implementing it. But we must all do our part and forcefully speak out against anti-Semitism and push back against the attempts to deny or distort the facts. To make clear, there is no place for hate in America. Not against Jews, not against Muslims, not against anybody. And we mourn the act you and so many leaders have across the country, showing us what thousands of years of Jewish history has shown us.
Fuck
The
you, D's.
enduring
Tax
strength,
dollars are
and I
meant for
mean this
that.
sincerely, the enduring strength and spirit of the Jewish community.
If anything, they're meant for that.
You should say in the Senate. That's why I took my kids, everyone when they turned 14 years old, one at a time, put them on a plane and took them to Dachau. I wanted them to see
What?
that you could not know what was going
This
on.
man,
Walking through those gates.
he got angry.
You could not fail to understand
Stop sundowning. Joe,
the
come back.
country what was going on.
Do you see the difference in
And that's
size?
a fact.
Of what?
It had a
Oh,
profound
yeah, a
impact
little
on
bit.
my children.
Normal one,
So
and
I
then
thought taking
the
a 14-year-old grandchild was not a mistake, but I took them one
Yeah,
at a time.
you're the white one. I'm the
We got 3
green
more to
one.
go.
Green and black.
yes.
Folks, it's important.
Slightly bigger, but
You know,
a little less satisfying to look
the
at.
miracle of
Exactly.
Israel is Israel.
Your
It's
wife's
Israel
probably shaking her
itself.
head. Yep.
The hope
Yep.
it inspires. The light it represents to the world. And
That's why she chose you, not
folks,
me.
I was asked in one of my very frank conversations with Bibi and
who the fuck is
Herzog.
Bibi?
So why do I feel so deeply about this? It's not about the region. I truly believe, were there no Israel, no Jew in the world would be ultimately safe. It's the only
We don't call them Jews anymore.
The only ultimate guarantee. The only ultimate guarantee. And folks, because of you, and I mean it sincerely, because you're speaking up, because of the intensity and the intellect and the brilliance you bring to this cause, I think we have a chance to end this in a way that is, it makes it very difficult for it to be repeated. I want to thank you for your leadership. And as I said, there's a lot to talk about.
I do not like the sound of that.
But I'm really, quite frankly, concerned as to, it's hard to talk about this without detail. And it's contrary to our interests to let out the detail of what we're going on. I mean, this is just round the clock, as you understand.
Okay, I can't do any more of this fucking idiot. I've already listened to this one 3 times, but...
Oh my god, my brain.
Yeah, he's a dumbass, so...
I didn't say he wasn't, but you're right.
Plus, we're over the 2-hour mark, so I was certainly going to probably call an end to us pretty quick. Are you at a stopping point, Sarah?
I can be.
Okay. Yeah, let's we'll call an end to it, and then I'll talk to you about it behind the scenes.
Absolutely. I'm gonna finish step 6, and then I'll call it a. Actually, this is step 86. I legitimately just saw bag 6 and called it. I was like, "Fuck."
Holy shit! You're on step 86.
Yeah, I've been kind of trucking, dog. This thing's fucking cool.
Holy shit, that is pretty neat.
Look at my manly hands. It's like two man hands.
I know. That would be like 1.5 of these bad boys.
Like it would be 3 Whopper hands at least.
It would be like it'd be like that much. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a great night. We'll catch up with you soon. We're gonna do something tomorrow. We're gonna talk about that right now. We'll also fluff each other's pillows. But
yeah.
Check out Brian over on Scrumble. Nucleatic Gaming. Are you up to any games right now or no?
At the moment, I'm unsure. I've been so incredibly busy prepping for vacation that I hadn't even thought about it.
Oh,
but
good.
now that I'm back, I'm less ADHD.
So he's unprepared.
Oh, incredibly.
He'll have something tomorrow. I'll make him work on it. But yeah. I hope everybody has an awesome night. And we will catch you all very, very soon. Good night, everyone. Everybody.